So Richard, if you would please start us off with a song.
All right, let me just, you gonna put lyrics up or?
Not on the song. So you just go ahead and sing it and we'll join in as we know it, because we did not receive that today.
Yeah, the tune that we're gonna all start off with is called Sacred Love. Today's theme is love. I can't think of a better theme than love. And we'll be getting into some more songs about it. But anyway, Sacred Love by Daniel Naimland. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love, God. Sacred love is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are blessed peace. Blessed peace is all that you are. You are blessed peace. Blessed peace is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. One more. You are deepest joy. Deepest joy is all that you are. You are deepest joy. Deepest joy is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love. Sacred love. It's all that we are. Bless it.
Thank you, Richard. What an appropriate song.
Beautiful.
To be done today. I want to say good morning to everyone and welcome to One Heart, One Mind Center for Spiritual Living. If we were all joined together in our opening prayer. What I know for us today is that we live in a world of peace. And that this is a world of love. That we were all connected by the same divine power. And that we are one and we are connected. And that we are physical beings, whether we are spiritual beings, having a human experience. And we are all here on a spiritual pathway of learning. Whatever it is that needs to be learned to grow the soul. We know that we are being divinely directed every step of the way. And that growth is taking place in everything that we do. And it is right here and right now, we open our hearts in compassion to all of humankind, knowing that we were all created equal, but that we're all on our individual paths, learning what we're learning, and that all those paths are different. And that's okay, because we all grow as a result of what is happening with each individual. We know that spirit is right at the center of this. And we breathe in its givingness, knowing that it's great. And we are grateful for this center to be able to join together in increasing that knowingness of the soul at the center of each of us. We say thank you. Thank you to that higher power for being there, for giving us this opportunity, for this coming together. And we know that these words are in expression as they are spoken. And for this, we are grateful. We let them happen, and we open our hearts to the great, awesome, and beauty of life. And together we say, and so it is. Okay, Jean, if you would please put up the quote for today from the Practitioner.
Leslie, which quote specifically are you referring to?
The Practitioner, one from it's an Emerson quote.
Emerson quote. I can put it in the chat. I'm sorry, I don't have a slide for it.
Is there one that you have there? You'll have to forgive us. We had some technical difficulties in that we didn't receive any of the written material except for our speakers. This is great.
Leslie, it's in the chat. I don't have a slide for it.
Okay, I'll get it. Okay. The quote for today said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." And we have that power within us to change the world for the better and to be a great light for it. So let's join together in a couple of minutes of silence as we think about the great lights that we are in this universe. we now come back together in our world of technology that we are using. And Richard, I know that you have a song that you've picked out for us.
Unmute myself. Yeah, it's interesting to me how the solutions to most, if not all, of our problems seems to come down to love. It's all about love. Now, here, from the Magical Mystery Tour, 1967, from the Beatles, something called All You Need Is Love. And that is the solution. We just have to figure out what that means and how to apply it, but to open up, stop being so judgmental and argumentative, and go with the flow. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be in time. It's easy. So easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. You know, there's nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love, love is all you need. All you need is love, everybody. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. One more time. All you need is love all together now. All you need is love, everybody. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. 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 That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find it absolutely fascinating, the synchronicity that takes place with the Sunday morning services, with the song and the topics, because our topic for today is ultimate fear booster, love. And to give us some information on this, our first presenter is someone that you're probably acquainted with. He is president of the board, and he is one of our licensed practitioners. And starting out first is Robert Brown.
Yes.
All right, thank you. It's great to be talking to my One Heart, One Mind family again. There was a pornography case that went up to the Supreme Court back in the 70s. And one of the justices said, I know it when I see it. And I think the same thing can be said about love. I certainly know it when I see it. I know it when I feel it. And I'm sure that all of you do too. But I'm going to tell you about it anyway. So bear with me. So today's CSL topic is love, the ultimate fear buster. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the fear buster aspect of love, but I will address it a little bit later. What I'd like to speak about love itself, and specifically about two aspects or types of love. The first is what I call metaphysical love. And the second is the love that human beings have for each other. The Beatles are my favorite metaphysical music group of all time. And you just heard their famous song, All You Need Is Love, played by Richard, and you've heard it before. And last week you heard it, the Levin's version of the same song. When you read the lyrics of that song, it's very clear that the essential message of the song is consistent with our science of mind teaching. For example, there's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. What could be more science of mind than those ideas? I happen to believe that the Beatles were completely correct in saying that all you need is love. But why do I believe that? To me, the answer is very simple. God is love, and God is all there is. And what could you need but all there is? There's nothing else to need. So all you need is love. It's obviously all you need. Sounds very simple, doesn't it? And I found that the simplest things are often the truest things. It has been said that love is the very reason for our being. And that explains why it is that people should have something or somebody, or maybe both, to love. That idea was in the refrain of another Beatles song, A Little Help from My Friends, when they said, do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. St. Augustine is credited with saying that he who is filled with love is filled with God himself. And Ernest Holmes has said that love is at the center of our being, and the calm, continuous pulsations of life are governed by love. As I said earlier, my message today is about two types or aspects of love. The first that I'm talking about is that metaphysical love. The essence of God is love within us and all around us and through us. As Ernest Holmes says, love is the divine givingness. And long before Ernest walked the earth, Marcus Aurelius said, the spiritual meaning is love is measured by what it can do. Love is meant to heal. Love is meant to renew. Love is meant to bring us closer to God. Now, the love that Ernest and Marcus, and I don't think they'd mind me using their first names. I feel like I'm on first name basis with them after reading all the things that they've written. They discuss what I call metaphysical love. That's the love that permeates the universe and each of our souls, each of our essences is permeated by love. The love that we get from the intelligence that created us, the love that we in turn have for that creative intelligence and for all of its creation. Now, the second type or aspect of love that I'm going to talk about is that between and among human beings. And to discuss that, I've decided to use as my main source the recently deceased Vietnamese Buddhist monk, Thich Nhat Hanh, who said that the source of love is deep in us, and we can help others realize a lot of happiness. One word, one action, one thought can reduce another person's suffering and bring that person joy. Now, according to Thich Nhat Hanh, in his book, Teachings on Love, there are 4 elements of true love. And they are, first, loving kindness, the desire to offer happiness to all those around you. The second is compassion, the desire to remove suffering from the other person or people. The third is joy, the desire to bring joy to people around you. And the fourth is equanimity, the desire to accept everything and not to discriminate against anything. Now, that first element, loving kindness, he discussed in more detail in his book, How to Love. And I'll read you a fairly long quote from that book. The first element of true love is loving kindness. The essence of loving kindness is being able to offer happiness. You can be the sunshine for another person. You can't offer happiness until you have it for yourself. So build a home inside by accepting yourself and loving and learning to love and heal yourself. Learn how to practice mindfulness in such a way that you can create moments of happiness and joy for your own nourishment. Then you have something to offer the other person. So in other words, love begins at home, just like charity. It begins in your own heart. And that self-love enables you to love others. One of the 10 commandments is love thy neighbor as thyself. So first you have to love yourself. To me, either of these 2 aspects of love, metaphysical love or love for your fellow being, they are ultimate fear busters. Because just as it is impossible to entertain positive and negative thoughts simultaneously, when you focus on the positive, you can't focus on the negative. It's not possible. It is equally impossible to be fearful when you are focused on love. Another thing that Thich Nhat Hanh said that I find particularly useful is he said that life is not to be doing. Life is to be being. Life is to be. And he asked the question, to be what? And his answer was to be alive, to be peaceful, to be joyful, to be loving. And that is what the world needs most. Now, I'd like to conclude with a prayer from 365 Science of Mind, A Year of Daily Wisdom from Ernest Holmes. If Jean can get that up on the screen for me. I'd like us all to say this prayer together. I believe that love is at the center of everything. Therefore, I accept love as the healing power of life. I permit love to reach out for me and to every person I meet. I believe that love is returned to me from every person I meet. I trust the guidance of love because I believe it is a power of good in the universe. I feel that love is flowing through me to heal every situation I meet, to help every person I contact. Love opens the way before me and makes it perfect, straight, and glad. And so it is.
Thank you, Robert.
And thank you all for listening to me. Okay, Jane, you can take it down now. Okay. I'm going to turn the camera more towards Maureen because she's coming up.
Hi, everyone.
Well,
We're different people. I think Robert is a little more left brain than I am. So I'm going to talk to you about what I think love is. It's hard to describe. And if you can't feel it, how to fake it till you make it. And why is it important to be one with this aspect of the divine? So I want to start with a quote from one of my favorites, Mark Twain. He said, "When you fish for love, bait your heart, not your brain." So again, love is coming from your heart. Judge Troward said, love, he said, God is love, life, light, peace, power, beauty, and joy. And I think love is the most beautiful aspect of God. For me, love is the source of everything. And her offspring, which I include compassion, support, tenderness, intimacy, endearment, worship, passion, these are all the offspring of love. And I think they are the answer to any question. Robert touched on that a little bit. Every question, every problem that you have, the answer is love or her offspring. And love is just woven into the fabric of the universe and at the center of our being. That's why we celebrate Valentine's Day, is our heart. We celebrate that love that is in us. And love sees good everywhere. Love knows only love. So when I was 19 years old, I was doing transcendental meditation and I had a mystical experience. And it's very hard to describe in words what that experience was like, but it was a blinding light, kind of like I think of Moses's burning bush, like what total engulfment of light and love. The feeling was love and light, but it didn't burn up. It didn't consume. It was just hard to explain. And other people have had some interesting descriptions of light and love, including Ernest. Now I have a quote here. If Jean can put up the quote, it's from the Science Mind textbook. Do you have that one, Jean? Thank you. Love is the central flame of the universe, nay, the very fire itself. It is written that God is love, that we are his express likeness, the image of the eternal being. The essence of love, while elusive, pervades everything, fires the heart, stimulates the emotions, renews the soul, and proclaims the spirit. God is love, and love is God. Some of you may remember Johnny Cash, and he had that famous song, I fell into a burning ring of fire. And he's talking about passion and love. And my father loved that song. And I want to quote from Rumi. Rumi said, love is the soul's light. And you may know Lord Byron, the poet, he said, yes, indeed, love is the light from heaven, a spark of that immortal fire with angels shared by Allah, given to lift from earth our low desire. So it's interesting, so many poets talk about love and light together, inspiring this passion. Rumi said also, well, to me, that is love. So how do we learn to love? How do we express love? And Rumi said, if I love myself, I love you. If I love you, I love myself. You may remember the master teacher Jesus said, love one another. And Ernest said, we are to look for God in each other and love this God, forgetting all else. Love is at the center of our being, and the calm, continuous pulsations of life are governed by love. So don't look outside you. Love is an inside job. And you may say, well, I don't want to love again. I can't really love. My heart is hardened. I'm not really there. And Rumi said, you have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Let me say that again. You have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. The wound is the place where light enters you. Your heart knows the way. Run in that direction. He also said, love so needs to love that it will almost endure anything, even abuse, just to flicker for a moment. Just to flicker for a moment. So if you can't feel it, how do you fake it? In Hinduism, there's a practice to develop love. And the word in Sanskrit is sadhana. So you have a sadhana of love. So what you want to do is you want to practice opening up your heart. You want to practice the experience of kindness, acceptance, and unity in yourself and those around you. You can't always feel gratitude. I know some days I don't feel gratitude, but you have to practice saying thank you to people around you. Thank you. And you can't always feel, you don't know, they say you don't always like other people. You don't always see the divinity in them. Well, even if you don't like them, when you're in the midst of someone else, pay attention, give them your attention. And, we may not feel good about ourselves sometimes. And the important thing is be kind to yourself anyway. You get into an argument with something, stop, remember to breathe. Treat yourself gently. Just feeling love may actually be less important than acting loving. So think of it as your sadhana, your new practice. Rumi said, love is the bridge between you and everything. So I personally believe love, because I experienced it in meditation, it's a vibration. It's a vibration that lifts you up. It's a vibration that holds you and protects you. And that if you are in that space, everything will be given to you because you are in that vibration. Rumi also said, denying love, Ernest said that. He said, denying love is our only problem and embracing it is the only answer. Rumi said, only from the heart can you touch the sky. And love is the whole thing. We are the pieces. Rumi also said, set your life on fire. Seek those who fan the flames. So go for it. So make your love universal. Not just you and one person, but give without expecting return. Pay it forward. I love doing that. And just realize that your consciousness is a consciousness of divine love. That's who you are. You are expressing God. You are expressing love. You are expressing the divinity. And love your brother and sister as yourself. If we can do this, if we can all do this, we can create a world of peace and love. Because wherever love is, there can be nothing but love. Remember, love knows only love. So for me, love is that flame. Love is that passion for my beloved and my invisible partner. Sometimes I call it the Shekinah from the Old Testament. That light and that love goes before me and prepares the way. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for divine love. So let's pray right now. And just if you want to get comfortable, or take another deep breath and keep breathing, don't stop. And just know with me, know this divine love in you, around you, and through you, that we are one with this. This is the greatest power of the universe. Love, love, love. So I speak my word for everyone on this call. There is only one love, and that love is in us, in our hearts. And today and right now, we open up our hearts to receive and give love. We open the windows. We unlock the gate. We unlock the doors. We allow love. We say, yes, 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 love. And we feel this light and love encircle us and lift us up and give us the unity with the one that we have been searching for, has been here all along, right here, right now. So I'm so grateful for this love that sustains us. I'm so grateful for the love that protects us. And I release my word. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I know it is so, and together we say, and so
it is.
Yes.
Thank you. Love, love, love.
Thank you, Robert and Maureen, for being our speakers today and for all the great quotes on love from the two of you. Yeah, I'm sure we've each gotten something from this that we can take with us to use in our lives. Now is our time for sacred giving, where we practice the principle that we teach in the science of mind of giving and receiving. And Jean, if you will please put up the information on this. Okay. We have several ways that we can give our gifts, part of the God's givingness to us that we can share with this center. And one of those is Venmo. And you'll see that it can be sent to One Heart, One Mind Center. And this is a place where this money and the donations that you send go directly into our bank account. Or if you choose to send a check, that can be sent to our assistant treasurer, Jim Massopust. And his address is in the chat area if you need to jot that down. And now for our affirmation.
Leslie, I don't have that. Sorry.
You don't have that. Okay, let's just all close our eyes and know that these gifts that we give here this morning go forward to do much good in the teaching of the science of mind philosophy. That we are thankful for this opportunity to share, knowing that this givingness that we do always comes back to us multiplied greatly. And we are thankful for this circle of circulation that we are able to participate, knowing that it makes our hearts feel good and we are joyous in doing it. And so it is. Okay. Robert, would you like to do the announcements?
I've got them. Oops. Okay, so tomorrow evening, Monday evening, is the weekly prayer group, which about 20 to 30 minutes of silent prayer for the One Heart, One Mind Center and family, and for whatever else anybody wishes to pray for. The weekly newsletter says, prayer plants the seeds of tomorrow. What will your prayer investment be today so that you may see the fruit tomorrow? Tuesday evening, there will be no Zoom meeting. Michelle is staying up north a little bit longer than she anticipated. And there's no one else available, apparently, to handle that talk, which was going to be about mediation. I always do that. Meditation, not mediation. Meditation. So I guess that will probably be the following Tuesday. On Wednesday, March 16th, this is advance notice, it's at 6 o'clock Pacific, it's going for about an hour and a half. Judy Hirsch will be presenting Master Your Mind, Master Your Life. And again, the newsletter says, in order to be successful in our current environment, the ability for individuals and organizations to pivot, change, and adapt has never been more important. We are being called to an unprecedented level of resiliency, adaptability, and ingenuity in order to adapt and thrive versus struggle and survive. Based on Dr. Joe Dispenza's 25 years of research in neuroscience, the presentation will reveal one model and one tool for reprogramming limited thinking and behavior patterns, resulting in decreased stress and overwhelming and increased resiliency, productivity, happiness, and overall health and well-being. And Judy Hirsch is a certified heart math coach and trainer, and the founder of an organization called Evolution Solutions, a leading authority on cutting-edge training and coaching methodologies. Her unique training and expertise combines the science of heart and brain coherence with universal mind, body, spirit practices and principles for a holistic approach. So everybody put that on your calendar. It sounds like it's going to be a very interesting and inspiring and educational experience. And unless somebody else has something else, that's all I have for announcements for today.
I just want to issue a reminder to everyone that if you have something new that you're trying to create in your life, or you have a challenge that you're going through, or you're trying to make a decision, your practitioners are available 24/7. So one of the big things that we teach here in the Science of Mind is prayer. So they're available to do prayer work for you, for they know the truth. And you have a great set of practitioners to work with that are very, very good in allowing the manifestation of whatever it is that you're working on to happen. Or if you would like to have a total metaphysical checkup, give them a call and they will work with you on that. Okay. So, Rob, if you will please give us our benedictions.
All righty. And so, hey, one more time, this is a great opportunity to go within, to feel the goodness and godness, and to realize the opportunity that we have had here today to examine love, to think about love, to ponder love, to realize that in our Science of Mind philosophy, we have the opportunity to create more and more and more of what we love, and we have the opportunity to love more and more and more of what we have. And the more we do this, the more we experience the peace, the more we experience joy, the more we experience bliss. And I don't know about you, but I take all of that I can get. And so thank you, God, for this wonderful opportunity to just feel the potential within God for that which we want. I am so happy, so grateful, and so pleased to be here and to say thank you, and to let this go across the universe, to let my word resonate throughout all existence, knowing that it's true. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you very much. Just want you all to remember what a great light you are to the universe. And with this philosophy that we teach, what great healers we are in this whole world. And just keep on keeping on with those prayers for love and compassion and wisdom and right action to take place for everyone with what is happening. Okay. Richard, if you will lead us out.
Okay. The peace song, everybody. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With love as our power, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Oh, I have one a couple of real quick announcements before anybody leaves. You all remember Joe Azzarello, pianist?
Yes.
He's like, he passed away,
Oh.
Passed away. And we had a celebration of life for him last night down at the Musicians Union. He was such a wonderful, loving person. Everybody loved him. He was a great musician. He played with Buddy Rich, way back when in his band. So we miss him. We love him. And hopefully we'll reconnect at some point.